Is there... Okay,
Yeah.
There you go. Ask him.
you're a specialist in shapeshifting, yes?
Yeah.
Kind of.
Sort of.
Would you say that there is an ability to retract one's arm?
He just looks at you. You're all Freddy.
It's so funny. Can you imagine, like, oh, they're coming? No, it's just like so bad.
I don't see how that would possibly go badly for Freddy.
Trickery.
I just stare at you.
Well, Well, I'm not sure. I'm curious about with the small small shape shifting, whether or not you could actually do a missing hand or foot with that, since you could do it to create things like working gills.
I just want... Okay, look. By the way, look, are the people gone now?
You think so, but who knows? They could be spying on you through Trumps and all that kind of shit at any given time. They could have left a microtransaction or transistor or something on the windowsill. They could be fucking invisibly behind you for all you know, ready to pop your head off like a soda top bottle. You have no idea. These are scary, serious people. These are the kind of people that would buy you a puppy, hold it underwater to drown it, then give it back to you and accuse you of being a bad dog owner. They could be behind you right now. You're becoming nervous about that. You can't tell. Your peripheral vision is really gone with this bucket on your head.
Well, okay, I don't need to tell you this, but you know eventually what will happen. It may even happen today.
Yeah.
So I need a contingency plan. Besides the Reaper of Death over there.
So what you do is I can think of someone who would be quite happy to cut your hand off for you.
Yeah, me.
It shows like a line of people at the embassy all have different kinds of cutting.
You didn't ask them as a form of attrition.
But what if I need my hand? Or what if it comes back and there's no one around?
It's up to you how much. That's up to you how much you want to risk. It depends on if. I mean, I was quite surprised that they knew you were the one who killed him. For a start.
Oh, they have spies everywhere, probably. I don't know.
No, it just seemed awfully fast that they seemed to know you were the one who killed him. So.
Card for Pete. Yes, freakishly fast.
Who knows what kind of weird powers they have?
Yes, they spend all day watching the Freddy fucking channel.
They may have been looking through Benedict's eyes, or Benedict's son's eyes or something. Who knows?
Yeah, I don't know about that. I'm wondering if there was somebody else watching who told them.
Could be that dude. The Joker.
I mean, the fact that they knew it was you and you were here. I mean, just the fact they see someone kill his son, actually then trying to find that person within all the Shadow Worlds would be nigh impossible. Unless somebody who knew it was you and knew you would be here.
When he says it'd be nigh impossible, everybody who's not Freddy, who's already gotten a roll on it, i.e. you other two, give me essence times 1 rolls. Good luck. You get check in essence if you can pull it off.
Fumble.
Fumble. Crit from fucking Matt. God damn, you're lucky dice rolling, Matt. Everything's fine, Pete. Matt, Freddy has somehow been marked. He has like a marker on him. It's you're not sure what is up with it, but you can feel that he's been marked. It's like It's like a tracking device has been shoved up his spiritual ass, so to
Ah,
speak.
God damn it, Freddy! You've been
Yeah.
marked.
Am I what now?
Ah, you're marked.
Oh.
You're marked.
You're not sure what's causing it and all that stuff. So.
Doom, 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 doom.
How do I get rid of it?
Meh,
You're not even sure, Matt, what's powering it.
meh.
If only there was some way to discover that. Oh well,
Hmm,
probably nothing.
hmm,
Uh,
hmm,
I wonder if I want the pattern, if it'll go away.
hmm.
It is supposed to remove all sorts of weird and wonderful markings and stuff. But it depends on what, if it was the pattern that marked you.
Hmm. Who knows?
Well, I don't know. I don't think it's the pattern, because if it was, they would have been able to find Doc all this time very easily, and they've been looking for him for a while. When I say they, I mean Amber people,
A particular group.
a particular group. Yeah.
By the
It's,
way, was Freddy normally right-handed? There's no negatives for work.
I made him left-handed, so that was a
Oh,
while
okay.
ago. Though.
Then you can still masturbate. Cool.
I'm using a insta hero. Bum, 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 bum.
Nice.
You guys stand there looking at each other. The butler comes outside and offers McKay a small drink. Different butler comes in and offers Kinley a large glass.
Nice. Well,
They fill up Freddy's trough in the background.
could be useful to try and find out who was in your eye.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, whatever was in my eye, or whoever, as soon as they heard Benedict was after me, they were like, nope. And they
Yeah.
just.
So the person in your eye knew Benedict.
Yes,
Mhm.
they
He
recognize the
knew
name.
of Benedict, or he knew Benedict. So there's a good chance that he himself could be an Amberite in exile or something like that.
Could be.
The
Obviously,
fact that
someone who feared Benedict.
the fact that you were able to walk the pattern and it did not cause that whatever it was to go away.
Mm. Well, Doc said it was a form of possession, not a magical thing. And that seems to corroborate with what we just saw.
The butler says, "Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
If you would like, I can get an eye patch and a hook for Mr. Freddy."
I like his idea.
A long
It's
robe
good.
would be preferable.
A what?
A long robe. Long-sleeved robe.
Going to cheat the dangerous gentleman, are you? Very good, sir.
I just want to cover my arm.
A hook will do wonders to cover your arm.
It's also dangerous.
Would it also keep it in place from growing back?
No.
Maybe, says the guy. We've had people that one of them was wearing a ring that was too tight. It caused their finger to get gangrenous, and eventually it had to be chopped off. And then they put a metal cap over it, and it didn't grow back while the metal cap was over it until we discovered that things could grow back. And then they got the metal cap off, and eventually the finger came back.
I've had an eye implanted, and my old eye came back and popped out the old eye.
Oh dear.
Well, I'll fetch the bone saw then. Butler heads off.
I'll take the hook.
Very good. Do you want an eye patch? Or shall we just paint one on your bucket?
Eye patch will be nice.
Very good. He hurries off. He comes back with the Freddy's Being Good kit, which includes a bone saw, a hook with like a metal cap thing that they have a blacksmith who's none too gentle come and fit onto his arm, which is still raw, bloody, and all that stuff. And he's like, this should do it. Just heat this thing up a bit, stuff it on there. There we are. And tighten it up good and tight. Freddy's screaming again. You guys have heard Freddy scream more today than you have in like a long, long time, actually. His lungs are actually, his throat's getting raw from screaming so much. You notice Elwyn standing by, like in the distance, going, that noise it's hypnotic and entertaining all at once. He goes off picking flowers and shit. He's exploring his elven roots in the distance to the sounds of Freddy screaming in great pain. So, right, you've had a hook and an eye patch installed on the same day.
Hey,
Yes?
Blacksmith goes, "Excuse me, sir."
Sorry, I just have one thing to say.
Hmm?
I'm the sole survivor.
Everybody discard all your cards, yes.
do you want me to note that?
Oh,
Yeah. I haven't got great cards. I mean,
Well, if I don't note it,
then the note still goes away.
the note
The
still
note
goes
yeah,
away.
true.
away, yeah, so might as well
Yeah.
note it.
might as well.
Okay. Yep.
The blacksmith says, he taps your foot and he goes, if we were to take this off, I could install a peg leg for you, sir. And
No, it's fine.
I was told that the peg leg would be paid for, not
Thank
a problem.
you very much.
The embassy itself is
Have a good day, sir.
very good. After installing your hook hand and eye patch and reinstalling your bucket, he goes away.
So once McKay and I are back away from him, I'll say, "Hey, McKay, do you think shapeshifting will allow me to grow a third arm?" I mean,
Possibly.
technically, I'd still have the stump. They didn't say anything about a third arm.
Hey, it's up to you if you want to risk it.
They were very specific. This hand does not grow back. Didn't say anything about growing a third hand.
Hmm.
At this point, Kinley, you're having flashbacks to the time when you greased up naked with a couple other people and squeezed into a suicide booth. It feels
That's
like
true.
that when he's saying things to you. You see Kinley is just fucking grinning at you like, you're going to die soon, boy. The expression on his face is not filling your heart with joy, Freddie. Although I would like to point out how much your pain has caused him to be able to power up.
I aim to please.
Oh yeah, Kinley's actually gotten stronger from your suffering. It's amazing.
Well, guess I'm fucked for now. Gotta have one hand, one arm. Could be worse.
It begins raining on you.
I'm gonna go to my doghouse.
You're thinking, McKay, that Freddy's life in this zone is not a happy one.
No. Okay.
When Kinley comes back, I'd like him to have a look
You're
at
going to your
me.
doghouse.
Yeah.
Are you trying to get him to come visit you in your doghouse?
Is McKay not with me, or is he just
Oh,
standing in the
McKay?
rain?
McKay's just staying in the rain thinking right now.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
He sees his son skipping by with a basket of flowers and stuff, singing in the rain. He seems happy.
Well, McKay, we did have a guy that was looking for you. We're gonna go look into that.
Except for
We
the
have a
fact of Kinley's aversion to technology.
he'll be fine.
Yeah.
That, I mean, just, you know, that'll put a big dampener on going to that place.
He'll be
Kinley's a strong man.
Well, see how you go convincing him to even try to go there.
All right.
Ah,
Hey, Kinley,
yeah.
do you want to go to Demon Land?
Demons! Yeah, go on then.
All right.
Wow, that was some convincing he did there. That was just an amazingly complex thought process he put into it.
Hold on. Are we talking about demons or demons?
Demons.
Oh, really? I don't want to go.
There's alcohol.
Better be. Plenty of it.
I don't know if it's any good, but there's alcohol.
Does it matter what we look like there?
You need to wear demons on your body that look around at other people to not stand out too much.
Cameras. And you'll need to get ID.
And you'll be in debt.
The look on his face. It looks like you just covered a dog in
You
peanut
need
butter.
to. You need to make me fake demon boxes. I'm not wearing cameras. Nope. No.
We can get you some fake looking demon boxes probably.
That's the one.
Okay. Right. Well, I look at my arm.
There's a hook.
Shall we get going then?
Is this a place where magic is no good?
Most likely.
This is a place where trumps don't work.
Don't know about magic. I haven't tried it.
Damn.
It's high tech. It's basically like an asteroid or something flying around the sun in an asteroid field.
We might not even be there for too long. We're just following up a lead.
I pocket my scythe. Bye.
Do you have a trader's license for that place?
I do, yeah.
You do or don't? Sorry.
I do.
You do. Beautiful.
Oh, actually, shit.
What?
Yeah. No. All right. So you've gone here before, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And nothing like you didn't go in there and it was like bad shit happened.
Not really.
Okay.
It's just very corporatized.
Yes, and we saw those clones that attacked the embassy. They were there.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Let's
Well,
go kill some blue clones.
Okay. By the way, you might not be able to get that site out once we're there, can we?
The what?
The site.
No, I don't plan to.
Okay. Let me know. Right,
I'll be using my natural weapons. Yeah.
of course you will. All right. Let's. I will trump us over to the cleanse nearby.
No,
I'll
actually,
make my luck roll.
there's something I want to do first.
Oh, okay. Well, I made my luck roll for later. Yes, what's that?
Go to
Wait
Sherma.
until it's time to do your luck roll.
Okay,
Then
sorry.
do your luck roll.
Yeah.
Go to Sherma.
Yeah.
Get some goon bags. Fill them
Goon
up with
bag?
water. Yeah,
Oh, right, okay.
fill them up
Yeah,
with water.
yeah.
And then take the water. Since water is a commodity there, hence why I
It's
asked you.
only worth 10 credits a liter.
Yeah, so every little bit
And-
helps.
10 credits, not all that much, but okay. We can try, yeah. They might like the water better, we don't know.
That's what I was thinking. Like if we get spring, like buy spring water that's in the plastic bags.
Okay.
And take 30, 40 litre. Between us, take say 30 litres, 40 litres.
Sure.
Actually, you could probably strap 40 liters to Kinley if you wanted to and just use them like a fucking rented mule.
That's true.
Yeah, it's just a case that we just need to get it through Clems. I'm just thinking in regards to stuff we have to.
True. Okay, so you pull out a trump for Shermer then?
You might want to let me do that. Okay.
Okay.
The Trump seemed to like me for some reason.
Okay.
Shows a trump card humping his fucking leg.
Alright, so we'll go over to Sherma. Luck roll. Yep. We'll go there.
Where does the trump open to in Shermer? Is this next
In
to your
Sherma,
storage
it's in the park.
The park one. Oh,
Yeah.
it still exists. Weird. All right. And yeah, you guys are in the park. You're all dressed. Let's see. Kinley's dressed in his black robe still. McKay's dressed like a old-timey out east guy, and you are dressed in a bucket on your head with bloody adventuring clothing.
It's fashionable.
People scream and run away from you. It's probably the blood on your clothes that is doing it from standing next to a human corpse bomb. And plus, there's an extra hole in your bucket with blood coming out.
I go hide in the bush and say, "Hey, McKay, can you clean me up?"
This being, oh yes, actually no, I can try.
Don't worry, we have the battery with us.
Yeah, it's more the fact of people being around and stuff, and
That's why I'm hiding in the bush.
You're in a fucking park, dude. There's other people who are like watching you guys from a distance, and they're as soon as you go in the bush, one of them looks at the arrow and goes, and the other one's like, ah.
we shall go to a hotel room so we can clean up.
You're thinking just getting him along the streets is going to attract mounds of attention since he didn't bother to clean up or change or anything before coming here. The chances of getting picked up by the cops is super high.
I've had a traumatic day, alright.
Yeah, the guy with the fucking hook hand and the eye patch and the bucket and with the blood all over him and shit. You wanted to take him through.
Let's go to Tri Kingdoms. You can clean me up there. Or try to anyway. And then we can come back. Does that sound good?
No, we just go back to the embassy and get cleaned up properly.
Oh, but magic is more fancy. Fine, we'll do it the boring way.
Right. Give me a luck roll to get back to the embassy as you rethink your plan. You are now back at the embassy, and right. How would you like to, as far as McKay and Kinley, if they want to get cleaned up, they have lovely hot showers and stuff like that. They build up the fire and give a nice shower. Freddie, you have small children that line up with buckets full of water to throw them on you, and a couple of long-handled scrubbers on you. The bucket's still on.
That's fine.
Okay. So yeah, you get cleaned up eventually. And the clothing, the only clothing they seem to have is made of old burlap sacks. It looks
I
like
will ask because I will ask for better clothing for Aeolus due to the fact that he's traveling with me and I don't want to draw attention to us.
But sir, these are extra itchy burlap sacks.
I don't care. Go away.
Sir, may I please throw another bucket of water on him? All right. Freddie gets dressed up in some Old West type clothing and whatnot. Aside from the bucket on his head, he looks somewhat presentable.
Leave the bucket in the doghouse.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave it here.
Right. They throw water on his face and long-handled scrub brushes eventually get that cleaned up. Freddie, you are not having a happy time here. I just want to point out.
I never have a happy time here.
Okay. So,
Is there anything I can?
are you
It
still
would
waiting
be-
Kinley? Are you still waiting Kinley to wander around in a black robe? That does stick out a bit, especially in like a fairly wholesome town like Shermer.
I mean, people are just going to think he's either someone who's just graduated or a monk or.
Oh, if you get him a fucking pasteboard
Mhm.
hat, that
No.
would totally work. I don't know if he'd wear it, but by God, that would completely throw them off.
Is there anything I can put over the hook so it's not so hooky?
So it's not so hooky.
Like
Yeah.
what?
Here's a cork for you.
I don't know if it's
on the
legal to walk through modern day society with a hook hand.
Don't worry,
I
it's
need
got
to-
work on it.
I need to conceal it somehow, like a long piece of clothing or anything really. Wrap it in a bag, anything.
What's wrong with the cork?
Oh yeah, the police definitely won't mind that.
Well, I don't know how much against disabilities they are back in the year 2000, but
Yeah, but they'll be like, why do you have a hook instead of
instead of a
Okay.
hand, I don't know.
a prosthetic hand or
Hmm.
something? That's a dangerous weapon.
We'll be going to the USA.
Fair point. Onwards.
It's not. We're not going to a civilized place like England. So
Right.
Fair point. Yep, as you were. Let's go.
In the USA, the big question is, why isn't there a gun installed on the end of it?
exactly.
It's your constitutional right. Okay. After getting cleaned up, you guys give me
And
a new look.
changed. Gear sorted.
Okay. Make notes of whichever gear, whichever money and stuff you're actually taking.
Yes, that's what I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, same.
I have no idea why the fuck Kinley's carrying Boras money.
Because he
That's
has
where he
it.
last was. Maybe I don't know.
No, he
Regular
was in
trouble.
German. Okay, yeah, I made my roll.
Cool. There's some police officers looking for a dangerous person with a bucket on his head covered in blood. They ask you guys about him and then continue moving on.
Should we be worried?
Yes, they tell you. Keep moving on.
Oh, but this is such a nice town.
We aim to keep it like that.
Good on you, officer. You're doing a good job.
America, they say, and head off. Right, no problem. You guys wander through the town. They do look at the hook like, oh, but there's a cork on it, so that makes it okay. And right, where you guys are now in Shermer again. Where would you like to go?
As I said, we'll get some bags. So, the plastic bags that you can fill up with water, or just buy the plastic bags with water already in them if they sell them in the shops.
I've never seen a place that sells plastic bags of water in the U.S., but you could buy Camelbacks if you wanted fancy plastic bags with the
No, don't want fancy. Just want something that allow us to carry
loads of water in unmarked containers. No problem. You guys buy some double reinforced garbage bags and fill them up with water out of a hose or something, or
pretty much.
Okay.
Oh well, initially I was going to get if we could get the plastic, well, not the plastic, the cardboard cartons with the water bags in them.
They don't sell it like that in the U.S., unfortunately, because we believe in as much plastic as possible to put in the ocean. In fact, the U.S. people are the kind of people that said back in the 70s or so, we're chopping down too many trees. Let's use plastic bags instead of paper bags. And that was the thing, because we are not a wise people. Yeah, that happened. So, right, you guys load up some plastic bags full of, you buy bottled water and stick it in there. Great.
Just so it's nice water, just to see whether or not it makes any difference to how much.
Okay, no problem. Let's see. You're buying the. It's eight Shermer dollars for that. Call it $10, including the bags.
Yep. All right.
How much do we get total?
Right now, you've got about 40 liters that you've loaded onto Kinley and you guys.
Yay.
Mostly Kinley.
And that's partly why, Freddie, I was getting the water, because it's cheap here. And if we order and get the reusable 10-liter, 20-liter bags, ones you can get them with carry handles and stuff, or taking in off-roading and whatever, then you just
be sure to make note of what gear is on the bags.
Okay.
They're worth. I mean, they're worth 10, just because of how cheap it is.
Please make sure which gear is specifically on you for this excursion, Matt.
Okay.
Slowly copying stuff across to the fixed tab.
Yeah. Oh, okay, do we need anything else? Are we ready?
I've been there for all of 30 minutes, so I'm not really.
We have a spaceship now.
Yes, so I saw that. So I was confused as to how you could afford it if you only took 200 kilo of gold with what you'd written, because
200 kilos is about 3.5 million credit.
No, not from what you'd listed as to how much a gram. If a gram of gold is 10 credits, then 200 kilos will be 2 million credits.
It may have been a bit more than that in weight that they got. I don't know. None of us could do the math thing. They essentially spent like $7 or $8 million in Voras money and bought a spaceship.
We bought $6 million. We spent $6 million dollars.
Okay, fair enough. So it would have been more than either the conversion rate is more than 10 or 20 credits per gram, or.
Well, it was 10, but maybe Look, numbers are bad.
More than 200 kilo of gold. You probably took 400, 500 kilo, 700 kilo.
Where were you yesterday?
Numbers are bad. We don't do numbers.
Bad.
All right. Do you need anything else over here? Did you want to look at that rifle at all? Check the serial numbers?
Since we're not the police.
Yeah.
Did you bring the rifle specifically with you?
No, it's probably back to the embassy.
Okay. That's why I said make a note of what gear you've got. I don't want people to become bags of fucking holding. Although there are bags of holding in the campaign, it's just nobody's using them.
No.
Do you want to take the rifle with us?
I don't recommend. The encounter with the cops would have gotten different if one of you guys was holding a rifle.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm ready to go whenever you are, Kinley.
Yep.
Okay. And,
Yep.
And Kinley.
Alright.
Okay. We'll find a nice.
And I was just going to say, just so we're clear, I
Yeah.
have the jacket folded up in my leather satchel.
Which jacket?
The Kingsman jacket.
Ah, good.
All right.
Still bloody and stuff, yeah?
Yes, I know. But I'm just specifying now before we get too far in. And
Mm-hmm.
So we'll go find a nice private area. I'll trump us over to near Clem's and Voris. I'll make
Give me a
us
luck roll, see if that trump's still working. You'll roll a double out eventually.
well, a one.
All right, yeah, it seems to be working right now. Great. And you guys trump over there, and Sleek Stack Clem greets you. Howdy, what can I do you for?
hey, Glenn,
Hot out.
how's it going?
Shave?
Yes, thank you.
Hot towel?
Yes, thank you.
Where are you going back to?
Groovy.
I'm
Groovy.
sorry, I didn't understand.
Guri.
Them as well?
Yes.
Hey, as you guys all sit down, he puts a hot towel onto McKay's face. He puts a hot towel onto Kinley's face. He comes over with a hot towel toward Freddie. Gets closer, closer. Puts it on your face. And I thought Freddie would get him with the hook for sure. And right, you guys all end up in Clem takes off the hot towels. He seems to be back to humanish, although now he's dressed in kind of cyberpunky barber clothes. And he says, shave?
Sure.
Right. Yeah, he's getting a nice fucking shave and stuff as you guys wait on his ass, just sitting there staring at him as he's getting a shave.
Matt needs tarot cards.
Yes, he does. And here
Yes, I
comes
do.
Matt's tarot cards. Here come the tarot cards. Shuffle. Matt, you pick up. Ooh, looks like an 8 of swords for Matt. And the 3 of swords. You are the swords master.
8 and 3 of swords. Do you want me to mark that down, or Pete, are you just going to...
Oh, I'll make it now.
Okay.
You
And
hand it
come
to
on.
him while he's getting a shave and is totally distracted. Like, yeah, take this shit. And he's like, what the? Yes, I have distracted Pete's barber before. He loved it when I was making jokes and shit while he's trying to get his head shaved. So much fun. So much fun. That's the first time Pete started to get really seriously irritated with me, too. He's like, stop making him laugh. He's shaving my head. And I'm like cracking jokes and shit. So, anyway.
All right. First order of business, we need to get Kinley here a credit
His
card
ID.
so he's not labeled as a monster.
Yep.
What card?
A demon card.
Now, it gets even better, Kinley. As soon as you guys head out of the barber shop, the skies are lit with an indirect red, hellish glow. There's no sun in the sky, but there are wispy clouds, and there's like demon ships flying all over the place, moving around like blood through blood vessels. The city itself is dominated by a giant demonic metal thing with a lot of other demon things around it and big guns around them, and then around them is like a more multicolored demon things, and beyond them is like an impoverished city of the damned. And yes, I'm describing it in Kinley speak since you guys have already seen it. And then there's a big fucking X made of demonic metal that cuts its way through the city. And occasionally you see strange demon boxes flowing to and from on that thing. And everybody's wandering around on roads and stuff. And then all the people seem to be possessed by demons because they all have the demon boxes, which they forgot to get you some fake ones and shit. And they all have these demonic boxes strapped all over them. and they're all wearing clothing that clearly says, it reminds you of the time that you spent a bunch of money and time and effort setting up a shop and then immediately cast a spell and lost the shop, that kind of clothing. And there's all kinds of spying demon eyes everywhere watching you all the time. And it looks like the humans seem to be about half the population, miscellaneous, just think Rick and Morty, different races for the rest. And fortunately, you hear some English here and there, but yeah, there's a lot of our languages as well.
Just breathe, Henry.
So
It'll
there's
be fine.
yeah. So there's all different types of races here then.
Oh yeah, lots and lots. There's a guy over there with 4 arms. He looks at Freddy with his 1.5 arms and goes, Just kind of.
He's got you trumped there.
They also have large demon boxes, which are showing people that are trapped inside of them and talking about things like, on one of them it says, meteors mining spaceships have again returned safely from their 1-year rotation to the asteroid field. Don't forget, additional miners are always being recruited. Be sure to submit your application to the Vortex Group. And next up, a new rock has been discovered by traders. Is it on a collision course with us? Also, various Vortex Group clothing line has just been cleared by the Vortex Justice System. Those people apparently committed suicide and were not dissolved by the clothing dyes. Stay tuned after this commercial from Vortex Group Painkillers. And here's some pictures of the kind of shit you get to see around you. Oh, now around some of the spaceships in like the middle ring is bunches and bunches of tents and stuff like that. It looks like the people who live on spaceships don't like to stay on them any more than they have to. And so they'll get into tents and stuff like that when they're on the ground. And there's a couple more different company logos you see from time to time. And it also looks like OSHA's quite a interesting thing here, as you can tell by that warning sign that I just uncovered. Here's some more ships. They have quite a variety of different demonically possessed ships and things like that as well.
See that one over there? That one's ours.
He says with a great deal of pride.
Demons!
Did you check out the pizza club at all?
No. Why, do you want some pizza?
Pizza.
Just the symbol for it.
The symbol? I take a closer look.
Pizza.
Hold on, where is it? I'm trying to find it in this.
You're talking about the Pizza Overlord.
The vintage pizza club. The symbol is a penny farthing. BC.
Oh, that. Yeah, I saw it. I ignored it completely.
Hence my question, if you checked it out to see if it
I-
actually was
nope.
linked with the village at all.
I specifically made no mention of it.
He really, really hates the village.
Oh, no, little.
Mm-hmm. Now, a quick run through of the businesses and stuff that are here. They have, I don't have a nice list of these to copy paste, so you'll have to just take my word for it. Some of the businesses include Blackbriar, Black Chuba, Bone Club, Clem's, which you've just come out of, Curl Up and Die, Floating World, which is a restaurant that's shaped like one of those Oriental box things with the chopsticks sticking out, but that flies around the city slowly. And House of the Rising Sun, Husk House, Kingsman Tailors, The New You, Privacy Club, and the Vortex Semi-Public Library.
Well, we're going to the bank now to get Ken his ID, so.
It takes you over to a big metallic demon tube that has like a ramp and some guys hanging out with rifles and stuff like that. And
Kinley, they're gonna poke and prod you a little bit. It's fine. Nothing will happen to you. They're just taking your DNA and biometrics. Then
What?
you'll be given a little card like this one. I show him mine. Hang on to that. It's
something like
yours.
the size of a standard cell phone today. It screams demon.
I'm
You
not
don't
liking this,
need-
Freddy. I'm not liking it.
Look, if you want to be here and solve this mystery, you
Don't
need to
really
not
wanna
be
be-
labeled as a monster.
I don't
Well,
like
you
being
have
a
no choice.
monster.
You don't
Why
want
can't
to
I be a
say that
monster?
out. Don't say that out loud.
The guards just quietly cock their weapons as you guys are talking.
Oh, that TV show with the monsters. Yes, the monsters. Yeah, you should go get your ID. Look, if I can get my hand chopped off, you can go get an ID. Come on.
Both the guys with rifles look at his fucking okay.
I look at them and I go, I did it.
They nod in appreciation. That's some fine work, one of them says.
I get the demon stuff done.
No problem. They pretty much take every possible biometric. In fact, they pinch your nose shut during part of it because it's not just like some guy rolling your fingers. No, it's basically a bunch of metal things coming and holding your eyes open, and one pinches your nose closed. And when you have to breathe, then everyone comes and grabs your tongue, pulls it out, and then everyone goes beep on your tongue, and then goes, and you're like, ah. You really, really
good,
don't. Like
good luck with that partially dead DNA.
And right, they take your DNA. They don't really react to it. They give you a demon card, demon phone, whatever you want to call it. It's a new kind of demon box, and send you on your way.
Now, Kinley,
I
just
feel violated.
one rule with that demon box: don't let anyone else touch it. Okay? Because if they touch it, it'll get locked up, and then you have to go pay someone to unlock it for you. So only you can touch it.
Someone being the bank, says one of the guys with the rifles who's standing there at the thing. They have high security on the bank. I didn't go through all the security.
Anyone touch my card, kill them. Got it.
The guard's not. Some kid on a hoverboard flies by. He eyes you guys suspiciously.
All right,
I him back suspiciously.
He finds somewhere else he has to be.
Oh,
At this
by the way,
point,
Kinley,
a giant metal demon rolls up to you. Hello, I am Ultron 3. Do you
Demon.
have any legal work you wish to hire me to do?
No,
I'll look at it.
thank you.
It rolls on. Yes,
All right,
I
Kinley.
actually have a fuck ton of random encounters here. And if you go take Kinley to a bar, there's different random encounters in those. Why? Shit's happening here.
Let's
let's
go get
go.
you some demon boxes.
Yeah, let's get the cameras and let's.
They're not
fly
going to be
water.
connected, so don't worry.
Are you guys wearing them?
I have not got any yet.
Freddie,
Well, I have my outfit.
you have cameras on you?
Yeah, I
or
bought
did
them.
Well, you
Yeah,
bought
I
them
took
yesterday.
everything.
I didn't know if you remembered to bring them or not. That's why I asked
Yeah.
for you to be specific on your gear.
Yeah,
Okay.
they were
Cool.
kind of here. So yeah.
What's the something I was curious about? What is the limit on the cards?
3,000.
3,000. Okay.
Your current balance, well, actually, Kinley doesn't know his current balance. I don't think he would want to try to even use this thing to figure it out.
No.
Kinley, if you don't pay off your debt by the end of the season, you will be hunted down by bounty hunters.
You didn't say anything about fucking debt.
He should have
Would
said
you-
something about debt, says one of the guys with a
Would you
rifle.
have done it if I did?
You've got a negative 2,000 cred debt on your card for the
Right.
card service as one of the guys with the rifle.
Well, considering I'm probably never going to come back here, meh.
If you 2,000 cred's not hard to pay off, he says. And plus, if you now, we'll say this to you, sir. If you want to beat the shit out of Hook here, just do it away from the bank and away from the cameras.
Good to know.
Good luck. Yeah. Have fun. Hey,
Ready?
four-legged creature in a blue sun t-shirt scampers by.
Just go to the camera store.
No problem. Do you want to make Kinley buy his own cameras?
Uh-huh.
Cool. Your card beeps, and according to the digital readout, you now owe 2,200 cred as they give you 4 cameras and 2,200 cred, and you've got 4 cameras now festooned on you, which are turned off, not working, and not connected to anything.
Hey, look, can I fit in? Okay, do you want yours?
He glares at you like you've just violated him some more.
Yes, I need to get some cameras as well.
No
Would you
problem.
like me-
200 for 4 cameras, which is pretty much the minimum you've seen anybody wearing. Some people even have more cameras that they've made like clothing out of as some sort of fucking fashion statement thing. There's also posters up advertising the Gen X annual space race. It shows like an improbably expensive spaceship near an improbably endowed alien creature that you're not sure if you should be turned on by or not.
Okay.
This may be the only saving grace here, Kinley, is that you've spotted at least like 70 or 100 different alien races you might get to fuck at some point.
Alright, well, we have the bare minimum for you too, so...
That's
Where
all
to
I
next?
want.
Let's offload this water just to try and knock down
Yeah.
the debt a little bit.
Alright, let's go to the trader.
No problem. They test out some of the water and stuff, run it through a thing to make sure it's good. They're happy with it. You've got 60 liters. They're happy to give you 600 cred. Yeah, there you go.
All right, so they don't care about the quality.
It wasn't poisoned. They care about that very much. And
Okay.
they even checked it for radioactive stuff and didn't find they found it oddly low in radiation, so they're happy about that.
I'm like, what the hell?
Alright, so that's what... You know what? The two of you can just take 300 each, as
Yeah.
I'm in positive.
Well, actually, you've got a positive thing on your card, Freddie.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
here's how it works. You've got plus 600 on your card, and then you want to transfer 300 to McKay?
Oh, is it 10% off?
Yes. In fact, instead of 600, you end up getting 540, and then you want to transfer some to McKay, and then 10% will come off that 540.
Okay.
Yeah, 10% every time there's a transaction through. Just boom.
So, okay, hold on. Numbers. Pete, do the numbers.
Ask Pete, he's smart. He can
Do
figure
the
out.
number thing.
So you give us each 20,000 credits, do you?
20,000?
What?
That's 262. So what?
I'm saying
got
he's saying
three.
do the numbers. He doesn't know numbers, so I'm just throwing out random numbers.
Yeah, you should each end up with like 250 creds or something.
Yeah,
like that
yeah,
off
about
your
Well, it's
debt.
27 off of 270. So whatever that is, 243 after the 10%.
yeah.
Cool. So each of your debt gets reduced by 243 creds. It doesn't add it onto your card. It just reduces debt.
No,
Yeah.
Debt. The guy was impressed that Freddie had his trader's license and was using Kinley as a camel. Although you were really happy that the cork was on your hook because you accidentally touched one of the bags with it, and because first day with the new hook, and the cork saved you. Otherwise, you'd spill out part of your profit right there. So once again, McKay is pulling for you.
Good job.
Mhm.
What was
No
that
problem.
called?
What's that?
Brewery. GURI.
Hmm.
So what's the go here, Aeolus, with weapons?
Oh, you
Pretty
look
much,
around.
got
Everybody's
two
got
weapons.
pretty
weapons.
much anything is allowed.
Okay.
Yeah.
But no one uses slugs for some reason.
Yeah,
Like bullets.
all the weapons you see look to be blasters.
Okay. So lasers.
Hmm.
Yeah, you don't need a license or anything for weapon.
Okay.
A repulsor truck goes by with clean tight mining firm on the side.
Yeah, that was going to be my next question.
It seems to be powered by green or blue light that shines underneath it. That seems to be what keeps it above the ground somehow.
Okay. Do you want to go to the tailors?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Right.
Now,
Who takes your?
as we're walking, I'm gonna be like, I've already attempted to see the tailor's special merchandise. I probably won't be allowed yet until I brush up on my etiquette. So, if the two of you want to give that a go, go for it.
Yeah, I'm not known for being strong in etiquette.
Well, you'll be asked a question. If you can answer it, good for you.
The answer will be whiskey.
All right, I take them to the place.
Okay.
Give me a memory roll, Freddie, as you draw closer to the place. By the way, at times you guys are literally pushing your way through the crowds and stuff. Doesn't seem to be any pickpockets about, possibly because there's fucking cameras everywhere.
I failed on him.
Yeah, well, what could possibly go wrong? So, are you going to just send in those two, or how's this work?
No, I'll go.
I'm not sure about this. I'm sorry, Freddie, but your track record so far in this place has not been good. By the way, you're going to be $2,000 in debt. By the way, this is going to be this.
Well, if you want, you could wait outside of the Taylor thing. Up to you.
Is it demon clothes?
It looks like it's a really nice. It looks just like the Kingsmen out of the movie, where they're like old world clothing.
Oh, I like that. Okay, I'll go in.
All right, you guys go in. A very posh individual comes over, human, and he says, "Welcome to the Kingsmen. May I be of assistance?"
I hope so.
Mhm.
A gentleman approached me earlier wearing one of your suits, and unfortunately someone shot him in the head and killed him before he could finish talking to me.
I
It
see.
was quite distressing. So on the off chance he has left something here for me as a contingency, or because I understand you wouldn't be able to tell me if this gentleman came here or not. I have the jacket he's wearing in my bag.
I would be happy to take a look at it.
Yeah, I open my bag and pull the jacket out.
Interesting, he says. He rolls his analyze Kingsman suit specialized skill thing. If you don't mind, I can hold on to this. Could I see your credit card, please?
Sure.
Just feed it into the reader here. The reader itself is the size of a large shoebox or several laptops stacked up on each other. He puts his in one side, you put it in there. He gives you like one cred. So one cred goes off of your debt. And he says, that way I can contact you in the future. He says, I'll do some research on this. Is there anything else that Kingsman may be of assistance with? He says, looking at your garments.
Unfortunately, I'm freshly arrived in this place.
He looks at your credit card details.
So my cred balance is not very good, so I don't believe I would be able to avail myself to your services as yet.
Yeah. Excellent. Well, when you do, you know where we are until the rock goes into the sun.
Mm-hmm. Do you have outlets elsewhere?
Yes, we do. We have them on several of the other rocks as well, and in various dimensions.
You do. Beautiful.
Dimensions.
You're not there, Freddie. Quite.
I forgot, yeah. Well, I forgot outside, yeah. Good point.
He says, very well. I wish you a very good day, sir. He
Certainly.
gives a
I mean, it is. Yes, I want because what am I trying to say? I'm trying to say is that it is possible that this jacket did not come from your business as opposed to one of your other businesses in another dimension.
We will keep it and look into it. Please check back with us after we've had some time to see if we can track it down and see if a message has been left for you, Mr. McKay, he says.
Thank you very much.